It's that time of year again where engagement surveys went out and leadership is shocked that engagement has went down again. Let's talk about it. So, hi, I'm Tisa. I've been in corporate procurement for about 20 years now, and I am working to help small businesses and manufacturers kind of understand what it is to scale and work with those larger corporate clients. So let's talk about leadership and employee engagement and all of those things that come along with it. So, a sense of belonging at a company, it doesn't just happen at any organization, small or large. So, at a large company, you have everybody who's working hybrid, remote, you have global teams. I'm on a global team. I have teammates scattered all throughout the world. And so when you don't connect, when you don't see each other, you don't get a shared sense of belonging to create something beyond just an acquaintance, to create something that would be a friendship. You need to have that proximity, that time, that shared connection. And when you are in a remote or hybrid environment, you need to make sure you're being intentional and setting up those times for those teams to connect and build those personal bonds, have a team building event. Same thing for a smaller manufacturing facility. If you have 50 people out there, are you engaging them? Are you celebrating together? Are you having family meals? Are you doing things to foster an environment where everybody feels like they belong in some way, shape, or form? Because it doesn't just happen. You do have to be intentional about it. Make team building a priority, not an afterthought. You'll be amazed at what happens with your engagement. The other thing that starts to come up about this time of year is employees are not bringing their inputs and their suggestions and their ideas anymore. What's happened to that? So, so many times you get stuck in a rut and you get rushed and you get hurried, and you might brush off somebody's thoughts or suggestions. Hey, we don't have time for that right now. It's a good thought, but put it on the back burner. Hey, yeah, that's a good idea, but it just the priorities are too much and we don't have time for that right now. That's a really good idea, but it's not in the budget. So if you continue to be shot down, you're not going to keep bringing those ideas. So while I understand from a management's point of view that there is never enough time, there is never enough budget, there is never enough resources to do all those ideas. But you want to know what there is? There is enough time to stop, acknowledge, and hear that person and hear what they're saying, recognizing that you might not be able to solve anything and be honest with them. Tell them, I hear you. It is a really great suggestion. It's a really great idea. But here's the reason why we can't do anything right now. Be honest, but let them know that it was heard. Because if you continue to brush it off, they're going to just go into disengagement mode. They're not going to bring ideas. They're not going to tell you their innovative thoughts, right? You have to make sure you're not shutting them down. So be mindful when you hear these ideas, even if it sounds like the most off topic idea, don't shut them down. Make sure they understand that they're being heard so that they know they can continue to bring those ideas, because one of these days they're going to bring you that nugget that unlocks a million potentials, right? So don't be afraid to make the time. Don't brush them off. Perks. Perks don't fix disengagement. I know we love to be like, hey, let's throw a pizza party that's going to bring everybody back. No. You want to know what helps bring up engagement? trust, and respect. It's super simple. People don't leave their jobs, people don't go somewhere else because that company has a yoga class or that company has froyo in the lobby. No, it's they trust their employees. They have a sense of respect and ownership and autonomy and feel like they have a voice, right? So remember that your employees are strategic partners. They are the ones doing the work. You wouldn't have a business without everybody out on that floor, right? So their ideas matter. They matter. So treat them like they are part of the business. Ask for their thoughts, ask for their input, and don't just ask, actually listen to them. And if you yourself are a leader and you're wondering how to engage your employees, let me know. Thanks for listening. And until next time, bye, guys.